What is up? It's Lizza Monet Morales, and I'm so excited to welcome you all to this very special episode of Homework for Change. A big shout out to Walmart, who's officially partnered with 2311 Racing and Bubba Wallace to launch their Go Live Better campaign, which is all about addressing healthcare disparities in the African American community. Now, I have to say, as you all know, as the girl who sees the world through love-filled eyes, I love sharing the people, places, and resources that inspire me with you with the hopes that it'll do the same. So I couldn't help but invite one of my favorite new friends and someone I'm sure you've seen all over Book Talk, Oliver James.
How's it going?
Woo-hoo! So for those who may not know, though I don't think there's many out there who are left that don't know, Oliver has taken over Book Talk with his journey that has been very personal. So Oliver, I really want to get right into it. How did you get started with now not only becoming a book influencer, but even a health and wellness influencer?
Well, it all kind of started on TikTok. I fell into the Book Talk community with telling them 5 words.
What's up? I can't read.
After that, I started to post up more videos of a lot of the challenges that I have to overcome with not knowing how to read that well.
So what is so amazing about that, and I just really want to hold space to say kudos to you for knowing how to own your shadow. There's so many people in this world who are so scared of the things that others might perceive them as being weaker, but you actually have taken that pain and turned it into your power, right? And so what would you say is that connection or that bridge as to why mental health is equally as important as, having literacy and how it all starts with there?
With me having something that holds me back from moving forward in life, like not knowing how to read, that's mental. That can play a lot into my physical world, especially when I go to do workouts or do certain things in life, because I can't mentally get through them because of the things that are holding me back. Now, that's why it's really important for you to work on your wellness, your mental health, as much as you work on your physical, because your mental is going to actually be more important than your physical when it comes to it.
So when we're speaking about connection, what I think is really great is when you talk even on a very basic level, the way that you connect something like literacy, but being connected to our everyday lives, like going grocery shopping. And that is actually a very special experience that you had making your very first grocery list and going shopping of all places at Walmart last year.
Yeah, it's actually really funny. I usually use pictures to go grocery shopping. I can't really read the aisles when I'm going up and down them. Also, I don't know what is in what place. So pictures are kind of like, I would say, a scavenger hunt for me to go around and look for things that I need to find in the store.
But then your experience, as you showed us in your video, you actually were able to go from pictures to now actually making your own lists. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, from teaching myself how to read and pushing myself forward, I've become much better at being able to read things. I'm a very conscious eater. I eat really wholesome. I'm a vegan, and that is a challenge to go grocery shopping, because to read some of those labels and that you never really experienced can be really hard. But now I can actually read them, so it makes it much easier for me to grocery shop.
Now here's what I love is that you are vegan, and for those out there who might think that they can't go to Walmart and get some good choices, you were able to get pretty much everything on your list except 2 items, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So it is about making those healthy choices that you can find. We'll have to go shopping there.
Yeah.
I definitely think yes. I'm such a big fan of it. I love making some traditional Latino dishes, and they always have like the best and the freshest ingredients there. But in addition to that, now when we have the food, we know on a mental level you're reading. So can you talk to us a little bit about some of those books or quotes that have made a difference for you?
I have one quote that I actually go by. If you want to hide something from someone, just put it inside of a book. And I will tell you that a lot of secrets were hid from me, something as simple as shopping or reading a menu, because I didn't understand that in a book can teach you how to fill out an application, how to go grocery shopping, how to do these certain type of things. So I go by that quote because it helps me understand that everything that I need to learn is in a book.
Oh, I love that. Now, in addition to that though, you not only have been feeding your mind, right, which is great, getting your mental, health also straight on that path, but in addition to that, fitness is something that is so important to you. So do you think you can share some of your best fitness tips for us? Especially, I'm known as Liza on the go, so sometimes you're not in the gym, right? But I also think that just like reading was intimidating to you before, I think fitness is intimidating to so many people. So do you think you could break it down for us?
Yeah, it could be as simple as parking farther away from the grocery store when you're gonna go inside. So for instance, when I go to Walmart, I might park in the back of the parking lot, so I know I have to carry my groceries. I won't use the shopping cart. I'll carry them in my hands. Those activities, when you get to your apartment complex, if you have an elevator, take the steps with your groceries. Those are activities that are equivalent to exercise. And that's what we take ourselves away from.
I love that. And then so in addition to making those small changes in your everyday life, what are some great workout tips or circuits that we can do. You think you can hook us up with a rundown?
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all, let's get to it. All right, so I'm super excited that you basically have brought just a few items here, which means that you can really create a mobile gym anywhere you go, right? So talk to me, what is it that we're gonna need to get this workout on?
You'll need something as simple as just a mat, a band at your resistance, and a pair of light dumbbells between, 5 to 15 pounds.
And your own body weight?
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
Come on. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with some simple warm-ups. You're only gonna need to do about 10 of these. What it is a modified jumping jack, arms up over the head, feet going side to side. Once we stop on that, you get about 10 to 15 of those. You're gonna go into some high knee steps. What these are gonna do is just open up the hips, stay light on the toes. This is just gonna get the mechanics going, getting that body moving. You'll get about 10 to 15 high knee steps. Once you finish comfortable with that, you're gonna jump off and we're gonna jump into a circuit, okay? First exercise will be some dumbbell punches. You get your light dumbbells, these are some 15s. You'll drop down, stay on your heels and release those arms from the chest in and out. You're gonna do this for about a minute to a minute and a half. Once you finish up your minute and a half, you'll put these down and then we'll walk over, put 2 feet on top of our band, make sure it's placed in the middle of our foot. Grab your band, stand up tall, press the band up towards your shoulders and release up towards the sky and bringing it back down. And you'll repeat for about 10 to 15 times. After you finish up with that, you'll do that for about 3 rounds. That'll be to wrap up your entire exercise. And for an extra little treat, you can grab a book, go on your mat, sit by a beautiful scenery, and read off into the sunset. Let's go!